Button, okay.
This is the Waffle overlay. Your unit's going to be evaluating this product for treating, preventing pressure sores, pressure ulcers for your high-risk patients. How it'll come packaged, it'll come packaged just like this. What you see here, this should go home with the patient when they are discharged, and that's all for your continuum of care. This hand pump goes home with them when they're discharged. You all will have a little electric inflator to use, and it's on this sheet. If you want to use the electric inflator, it takes about 10 seconds. That stays on the unit. You don't want to do anything with that. I use the hand pump. It takes me about 20 to 25 seconds with the hand pump, so it's just as easy for me with the hand pump as with the electric inflator. What you're going to do is you're going to roll it out on the bed, just how I have it here, and there's valves over here. You might be able to see this a little bit better. These valves right here will go at the foot of the bed. There's a red valve and a clear valve. Red is for rapid deflation. Okay, rapid deflation. Where you want to inflate it in is in the clear valve. And it says right here, if you forget, 42 strokes of air. With the electric inflator, it takes about 10 seconds. And you don't have to be exact because I'm going to show you a way to, just a way to check it if you forgot track of how many you're doing. But like I said, so what you want to do is just take the pump. Don't go straight down in the mattress. That'll create a suction either with this or with the electric inflator. Always angle it a little bit. That is one complete stroke. It takes 42. I know it sounds like a lot, but it goes very quickly. Fold it in half. And I'm going to show you why. You want these nice and soft. Just soft where it's nice and pliable. And you fold it in half. That's how it should lay. Fold it in half. If it laid like this, there's way too much air in it. You don't want these to look like pool floats. You want them to be nice and soft. You want the patient to lay in the air, not on top of it, but in it. Obviously, you'd have a sheet over top of this. You don't want to lay the patient directly on it, but for demonstration purposes, I don't have a sheet on it. So just do a hand check every shift. Just slide your hand underneath them, just like that. Just take these straps, strap them on the edge, and then you'd have a sheet over top of this. All right, so it's a really simple product, extremely effective at treating, preventing pressure sores, pressure ulcers. A couple things that you can use this for low-risk patients for their heels, as opposed to using a pillow. You could actually take the bottom of this and fold it underneath itself, just like this, and then you'd have a heel off the bed like that. Once again, this is for your low-risk patients where you'd use a pillow or something like that for. You can use that. The other nice feature about this, and I really highly recommend that you do use this for this, is for turning your patients. This is a great turning device. It'll make turning real easy for your patients, for you, and easy for your patients because your patients will stay on the air. What you do is you log roll the patient, put the pillow or the wedge, like a wedge like that if you're using wedges or pillows, however you're using it, put it underneath the overlay. But you use these hand wells. There's 4 of these on each side. That's for turning and for transferring patients. Like I said, the amount of force that it takes to log roll with this overlay versus using a draw sheet, you're going to be amazed at how much easier it is to use this to turn your patients. So I do really recommend that you use this to turn your patients. Once again, when the patient is discharged, it goes home with them with the hand pump, goes home with them to their next level of care or wherever they're going. If they ever complain that it's too hard or it's not comfortable, the clear valve is where we inflated it. Remember, red's rapid deflation? Just take your finger and you can just tap a little bit of air out. So you can easily adjust the air for your patients. So if they ever complain that it's too hard, maybe someone didn't see the Inservice, they looked at it and they thought, whoa, that needs some air in it, and they put some air in it. Okay, so well, I'm going to show you if you overinflate it. Never want to hear that. Hear how hard that is? The air's not moving. We fold it in half. It's got that big loop. It won't even fold in half. That's too much air. This actually will create pressure if you have it overinflated like this. So once again, what you would do is take this clear valve, let a little bit of air out, do a hand check, or if a patient's on it, do a hand check, move it around, or fold it in half. That's what it should look like, fold it in half. Once again, these are extremely comfortable, so if they're ever complaining that it's too hard or anything like that, take that clear valve, let a little bit of air out, and they'll be like, ooh, that was nice. Okay? All right. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.